3-1 motion for me.
3-1 motion. Well, that isn't just a darn good prediction because I'm going to have to go with motion as well. I think even without JP, they're still a formidable opponent, but Yukio Takidata, I don't even know how to pronounce that, the all-star getting his first of the game.
Yeah, Yukio Takeda getting a nice pass from Spuffy, and getting through the motion defense. And only 7 seconds in, looking good for Assassins already.
Yes, very good start for Assassins, starting off strong against a motion team who last time they were on stream, they won pretty handedly. But it seems that the regular season games in between have not treated them the best. So we'll see if their new GM and JP can't help out with that down the road as they continue their journey for a playoff/play-in spot. But a team who is looking for a playoff play-in spot and is in a much better position, the Assassins, they're really formidable right now as we see a shot going to go barely wide. Yukio going to take a shot himself in the All-Star. He's just going to do it again.
Yes, Yukio, the second of the night, and not even a minute in, getting past the defense. Once again, you'd love to see it from Yukio.
That's beautiful stuff from Yukio. I mean, the absolute GOAT. And you can't really have or say anything more about him and this Assassins roster. I mean, they've definitely accumulated some GOATs. And Challenger League is one of those leagues where it's very, very consistent in how teams perform throughout the season. So hopefully they can break the chains and become one of the more dominant teams. We'll have to see, though, as Rage, I believe the sub for JP, has a nice little play there. Unfortunately, not going to be able to finish that one. Jtron instead. Going to make a great 50. Jtron, an excellent player from the Season 8, Season 7 days. Very well-known name in the community, and I'm glad to see him perform as a demo goes out. Stiff, going to take a little bit of a crack at it. It's not going to fall for him. Yukio, instead, going to take it up the wall. Yukio, going to get dunked out by Rage. Excellent, excellent aerials from Rage so far. I mean, coming into this game, you are a sub. You're looking to just kind of settle in nicely, and he's been doing just that so far. And Stiff with a beautiful pass, and the Platinum Wheels is going to put it in the back of the net.
I'm going to watch that again. That nice hit from Jtron and Stiff. Stiff. Okay. I get confused with Spuffy, but a nice, nice shot coming from the pass. And, you know, all of the goals scored here were assisted, so it's nice to see some passing coming along. And it's 2-1 for Assassins.
Yeah, 2-1. And, you know, I think the Assassins, they're in a little bit of trouble here if they don't score a couple of goals in the meantime. Because, I mean, you can't let Motion have their footing. They are very good on stream games, at least the one that I have witnessed. But I guess that's not the case at this point. Righteous, we haven't really heard his name that often. But he's really a beautiful attempt of a shot there. Not really going to fall. Spuffy is going to send it over to Righteous. Not going to make contact. A 50 going out. Righteous going to have to rotate back instead of taking that challenge. Rage with no boost. Going to get it across. A beautiful ball from Stiff. Can his teammate find it? Jtron can't quite find the touch. And, I mean, with 2 minutes and 25 seconds elapsed in this game so far, what are you thinking for both of these sides here, Cream?
I'd like to see some more offense from Motion like that. Jtron with another shot. But what I'm saying here is I haven't seen too much shots coming in from Motion besides that moment and the goal from Stiff. You know, most of the offense has been Righteous, and it's coming along here, Jtron. And overall, I think if Motion just gets better clears out to their teammates, that's not gonna be. Oh
man, what a shot there. I mean, hey, listen, I think the worst part about casting a Nemesis is just the absolute interruptions that both of these sides have. And they, you know what, surprisingly enough, happen most in the Challenger League. I mean, it just feels like every time a new, you know, kind of tidbit is added, it just seems like they score. So, you know, we'll see if they can't keep interrupting us. I think for Motion's sake, that would be a good thing, as right now, Stiff is just putting it in the back of the net.
And when I asked for more offense from Motion, I think I got what I asked for, as the game is tied up by Stiff himself with his second of tonight.
He's an absolute beast, a menace in the offensive side so far. But oh no, a bad kickoff. That's not going to go in the back of the net. Almost slid it in the back right corner. But oh my goodness, what a shot from Yukio.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate kickoff coming in from motion, but Yukio, what a good shot with the aerial and a tight angle, making Assassins gain the lead again.
I mean, that's a hat trick from Yukio. All we need to see now is Stiff get his third, and we'll have double hat tricks here. And, you know, it wouldn't be the Nemesis Gaming League without it, but we'll see if that ends up happening, as they have a minute and some change to do so. And that's more than enough time to get going, as Rage sends the ball down, leaving a defender very awkward. J-Tron trying to take advantage. It doesn't go for him. Righteous instead on the defensive side, gonna try to clear it out. A ball off the ceiling for Rage. He's not gonna quite find a touch. Instead, the ball is going to be sent off the sidewall. Stiff gonna try to settle it in the midfield. That's a bad decision because Righteous has a good shot. A beautiful demo coming out. I mean, Spuffy has been a difference maker all game long. We'll see if he can't help his Assassins team to kind of close it out here. I think the best defense is more offense, and that's going to ring true here as we see Spuffy sending it off the sidewall. A beautiful pinch. Can it go in the back of the net? There's no defense back there. Spuffy going to get his first of the game.
Yes, Spuffy getting a sort of pinch off of J-Tron, and apparently no motion player was able to get back for that. One of the more unexpected things to happen in a game like this, but now it's not looking too bright for motion at the moment, as 24 seconds left and down to... He's still a chance, but I might just be in go next mode.
You know, I think that is going to be the case here, as, I mean, they can't even get out of their zone at this moment. Motion, if they lose this, not only this game, but the series, they're going to have a tough time making it into the play-in splash playoff. So definitely a must-win for them. It's Stiff. I mean, hey, it doesn't really matter, but that is a huge momentum goal for this motion side.
Yeah, speaking of momentum, this goal is surely going to give momentum for the next game as Stiff gets his hat trick.
Yes, momentum org reference going out there. Some good stuff. And, you know, the Assassins putting on one heck of a show to finish this out in this evening. And, you know, if nothing really changes, I think this might just be Assassin's game to win. I feel like Motion, they played a good game, but it wasn't really up to their standards, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like if Motion didn't have such a shaky start, it could have been a bit closer. Maybe Motion could have won that, but, you know, the stream nerves, it all starts off weird, and Motion having a kickoff goal against them, which is pretty unfortunate. But Assassins, I love the pressure from them. 9 shots, and Yukio with 5, all assisted by Spuffy and Righteous, who are pretty close in score to him. And now going into what's the next map?
Next map is, I believe, it is going to be DFH Stadium.
Or yeah, I do believe it is that map. And yeah, see if things change next game.
Yeah, should be a fun one as we are loading into this map. But I mean, Kareem, I asked for your prediction at the beginning of this game. Now that this game is kind of turning on its head a little bit, I'm kind of curious what you think of both of these sides so far.
Stiff, I believe, is the star player of Motion so far, in my opinion. Well, on Assassins, it's Spuffy or Yukio, I believe. But Spuffy getting a nice shot. I believe the angle was pretty tight as well.
Yep, a very tight angle coming out from Spuffy, but he's going to finish that every single day of the week, and giving Assassins 1-0 lead, that is definitely going to be something they're going to look forward to in the future.
Indeed.
Indubitably. As Spiff taking it down to Yukio, he's going to make an attempt at a save, and it is a good one at that. Stiff, the defensive side of things, going to try to make a play, and he's going to try to get it out of his own zone, kind of struggling with that as of recent. We see both of these sides just kind of trading blows here. Not really much else happening besides that. Righteous going to try to get a shot on. It's going to be Rage instead to find it. Stiff going to try to find a shot himself. Not going to find it. I mean, he had almost a hat trick last game. Isn't any different this go around. Stiff Gonna pop it up once. Can he find the second touch? No, he can't. Instead, it's Yukio, the all-star, trying to get down and dirty with the ball. Rage off the backboard to Stiff. A beautiful ball going out from him. Jatron gonna unfortunately miss his shot, and with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this match, who do you think has the advantage here, Cream, so far?
I like what I'm seeing here from Assassins. They have double the shots and the early game lead. Sorry, I'm a bit like, I don't know, but Assassins, they get this first goal and then they start like being really they just keep it going like just like that, and Stiff now has to clear, and it's a 1v1, and Stiff is mainly the counter attacker here from what I'm seeing, which usually comes after Assassins take their shot.
Yeah, it is. That seems to be what has been happening so far, as we see Rage gonna try to take a shot. It's gonna be Jatron instead. Yukio gonna find one touch. He's gonna try to find a second, but instead it's gonna be Stiff with the dribble. Stiff going up with it. He can't find another touch. Instead, he's just gonna score it with the demo attempt. Beautiful work from Stiff.
The classic 1v1 demo attempt against Righteous. Speaking of demos, Righteous is actually number 3 in demos in Challenger League, so Righteous is getting some of what he usually does to the others.
Yes, he is really making a difference here, and that is going to be really key to try to get this this motion side kind of back into it. As we see Stiff, he's going to take kind of a little bit of an awkward angle on that one, but it's going to work out as a pass. We see Righteous going to send it to the sidewall. Jatron going to try to make a touch at it. He gets one. Unfortunately, can't find another one. Rage down the pitch. It's going to be over to Righteous. Righteous now has a little bit of a lane, but Stiff is going to stop it in its tracks. Yukio going to find one. Can he get a second? The flip reset attempt was unsuccessful there. 2 minutes left in this match. Both teams having a little bit of a hard time trying to find some footing here. And by footing, I just mean scoring goals, as both teams have been kind of off the score sheet more than that game number 1. But Stiff, he's not shy of the score sheet. Not going to find it quite yet. Rage going to try to hit a flip reset. He's not going to be successful there. Righteous over to Stiff. Stiff gets a good touch in the midfield, and with 1 minute 30 seconds left, this Assassin side, they look like they're just about ready to score.
Indeed, 7 shots, but now it seems like Motion is getting the offense at the moment. Rage has an opportunity, and speaking of shots, Stiff, 5 shots already, being the star player on his team in this game. But we want to see the end of this game, see if Assassins can get a 2-game lead in this series. But it's looking close for these two teams.
Yes, it is looking close for both of these sides. Too close for comfort, I think, for Motion, since they definitely need this win. They want to stay alive here. Spuffy up with the ball. Stiff's going to try to get a 50. He gets a nice 50. Righteous now. Oh my goodness, what a pinch! That could be dangerous. Can Motion find the touch? Wow, what a beautiful defensive touch on the other side from Spuffy. He's been, an absolute delight to watch so far. Rage gonna pop it up once. Yukio gonna try to find the touch instead. Jatron gonna attempt a bump. It doesn't quite go. Stiff. Rage has to kind of take his time here, and he ends up going for the ball. Jatron over to Rage. Rage can't quite find the touch. Stiff instead is just gonna have to hopefully relieve some of the pressure. Stiff off the backboard. Can a Motion player find it? It's gonna be Jatron trying to find Stiff. It's not going to go. Spuffy on the other side. Almost a great shot. It's not going to go. And Righteous over to Jatron. Yukio, he's not going to find it. It's overtime, Cream. Who you got?
I've got Motion in this one. Stiff has been looking phenomenal. 6 shots now. What I really want to see from Motion is them keeping up the pressure. Stiff with a shot. Rage with a shot. But none of them can pull through. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Motion so far, and Jatron now has a shot, which looks like Motion's got him stuck in their field.
Yeah, you know, I feel like Motion just kind of been having a little bit of a rough time on the offensive side in game 1. So they kind of have been stepping it up as of recent, and you see it now. Oh no, Rage missing a touch. Stiff has to race back and take that one away from him. Rage, unfortunately, kind of putting them in a dire situation. Let's see if he can't make it back up. Stiff gonna fake one touch. Rage is up for the ball. He's gonna miss. Jtron trying to put it to the side. He ends up putting it near his own net. Yukio with one touch. It's out. Righteous can't quite find that touch. Instead, it's Rage back down the other way. Over to Spuffy. Spuffy gonna take one touch. Tries to get a second. He does. Over to Jtron. Jtron just put it off the backboard. Is that a goal? Oh my goodness. Yukio just missed that. Righteous over to Yukio. Righteous gonna get one more touch. And it's gonna be down to hopefully Spuffy. Spuffy not able to shoot that. Instead, gonna put off the sidewall once more. And minute and 30 seconds have been taken away from us in this overtime. Cream, I want to know who you think is going to score this overtime game winner.
Jtron 2:52.
Jtron, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Very precise prediction. I'm a huge fan. And we'll see if that ends up happening. It's Rage, player on the same team as Jtron, almost putting it in the back of the net. Seems like Motion are in a much better position than the Assassins are at this moment. I feel like the Assassins have more been on the counterattacking side of things. We'll have to see, though. It's Yukio trying to find one more touch in the back of the net. It's not going to go. It's instead Righteous. Going to pop it once over to Stiff. Spuffy's going to find the touch instead. He's going to get one more. The ball is just floating in the midfield at this point. Yukio going to try to get a touch. Unfortunately, it's going to be Stiff masterclass on the backside of the Motion zone. Stiff gonna get 50'd out. Righteous can't quite find a touch. Instead, it's gonna be Spuffy. The Assassins starting to come to life here with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. I mean, Jtron's gonna score. It's gonna have to be real soon for your prediction to work out, Kareem. But other than that, I mean, it's just been the Assassins kind of pelting this Motion net, and we're seeing it right here, right now, Kareem.
Yeah, it looks like Assassins have been getting some pressure as of late, but now it's going to Motion. And 14 shots that make that 15, and the 15th one is going to be in. Stiff tying up the series with this goal.
A beautiful goal from Stiff, and he has definitely been the MVP of his team. An exceptional player, and you really can't ask anything more from Stiff. And that's just gonna tie this series up in very, very good fashion here.
Yeah, Stiff. 889 score with 9 shots and 4 saves. This man is a beast, and I'd love to see more from him. And hey, 3-1 was my prediction for Motion. So if Stiff can keep up the high shooting, well, I believe he is pretty high in shots per game in Challenger League, then I believe Motion can win this series and get him closer to a postseason clinch.
You know, we'll see if that is going to be the case, as I think both teams are just ready to take on this Game 3. And this Game 3 is going to be the pivot point for both of these sides. Whoever wins this one has the obvious advantage going into that game number 4. Whoever wins this is going to have a massive advantage, not only in the actual score sheet of the game, but it just mentally as well. We'll see if this can't be the game for Motion to win. I mean, they won the last game. They have momentum on their side. We'll see if this one can't be more in their favor, as we see Righteous with a little bit of a beautiful attempt on the ball. He's not going to quite find it. Instead, it's going to be Yukio, who's going to drive right under the ball. Spuffy going to send it out mid. Jtron going to get a touch. Jtron going to get one more. Can he get a third? Oh, man, he can. An excellent player. He's been all series. I feel like this Motion team, even though Stiff has been kind of carrying the offensive workload, there's definitely been some times where Jtron and Rage have stepped up. And I think if any time to step up, it's going to have to be now here, Krim.
Yes, indeed. As we see Jtron bringing it over. And it looks like Motion's already got 2 shots, so we've got some pressure. But that pressure is turning to tides away to the Assassin side. And Righteous gets an amazing double tap.
That was gross. That is school lunch cafeteria gross. That, oh my goodness. I mean, just the amount of
That's
poise you have to have.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of poise you have to, at the beginning of the game, just go up with that shot and sink it. And speaking of sinking it, it's just Yukio once more.
Yeah, it looks like this is becoming sort of a repeat of Game 1 where Assassins get this early 2-goal lead in the first minute, and Motion's got to try and bounce back.
Yeah, we'll see if they can't bounce back here. You know, I believe they can do it. I mean, we've seen it before, obviously. And I think now we're going to have to see what else they have left in the tank as we see Rage. He has an attempt at the ball. He's going to try to get one more touch. He ends up doing so. Stiff with a shot. He's not going to quite find the touch. Instead, it is going to be Spuffy the other way. Over to Righteous. It's going to be Rage in his own end. Trying to give it over to Yukio. Yukio going to find a touch. He's going to get 50'd out from Stiff. Very excellent 50 from him. I mean, he's been a factor all series long, but I don't think we talked enough about Yukio. He's been absolutely stellar. I believe he has 4 goals to his name. I'm not quite sure on that one. All series long. And, I mean, he's just constantly adding pressure. He's putting on shots on target, and he's definitely going to be somebody to look forward to as this game continues, Krim.
Yes, Yukio with the hat trick in
Oh!
Game 1, but looks like J-Tron's bringing it back here.
Man,
cutting
J-Tron.
the lead in half.
What a guy. What a guy J-Tron is. I mean, if you thought his tournaments were good, you're about to think his play style is good, because that is beautiful patience from him. And can we talk about the demo? I love my demos, and that one was no exception there. Beautiful work by, I believe, Rage on that demo. As we see.
Double demo.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of some demo action. I love it.
Still.
Hey, listen, whatever works, works. And we'll see if Rage can't get a nice little 50. He does. Stiff. Gonna try to take that one. It's going to be over 1. Righteous finding a pop. Righteous already having one really good goal this game. Can he find a second? I don't know. We'll have to find out as we see Stiff up with the ball. He's not going to quite find a touch. Spuffy seems like his long-lost brother. I'm going to not really find much with that. Righteous. Try to find the backboard. He ends up doing so, but Stiff going to give it away right now. His Assassins team, they've been deadly all series long when it's come to clutch moments and banger shots. We'll see if they can't slot one here. I feel like if they do, it'll bode much better for them as of just a score standpoint. We'll see if J-Tron can't clear it out of his zone to prevent that. It's going to be a pass out to Yukio. Yukio is going to fake it for Righteous. Righteous with a shot, not going to be able to slot it. Instead, it's going to be Yukio out mid. J-Tron over to Spuffy, but he backflips. Righteous with the save. It's going to be Rage off the backboard once more. Stiffy, is going to take that one. And it's going to be another pop-up for him. Spuffy. Over to Rage. Rage is going to miss his touch. J-Tron finding the sidewall read. It is once more just a midfield battle between both of these teams. Yukio, the All-Star, has a chance, but he's not going to be able to find this one. Rage. Gonna give it over to Stiff. Stiff gets it past one. He can't get it past another. Rage is the last man back. He's gonna make a great touch into the offensive zone. Now, Kareem, we have a minute left. Curious who you think the X Factor is for this Assassins team if they want to score and they're not going to be able to. I'm wondering who you think is going to score out of this Assassins team, because it's just looking like they are just knocking at the doorstep.
I feel like it might just be Yukio once again. The shooter himself might be right here, almost. But, it might be Spuffy. And there we go. Spuffy. I was wrong. It was Spuffy and not Yukio.
You know, good work. Good work. I mean, you see, you love the prediction. I mean, Yukio, he didn't score there. He didn't score there. However, he did make the play happen, and that's just as good, especially in Chally. Well, 30 seconds remaining. Motion needs to desperately try to make something happen here if they want any chance going into this game number 4 with a lead. As we see Yukio off the backboard. He can't find one more touch. Spuffy Gonna send it off the sidewall. Righteous is gonna have to bail him out a little bit there. Yukio down the pitch. Rage is not gonna be able to make a touchdown field. Instead, gonna send it off the sidewall. Jtron off the backboard. It's gonna be one more touch. Stiff can't quite find it. Can Motion score in 2 goals in 2 seconds? That is not humanly possible as of right now, and the ball is about to touch the grass as the Assassins take game number 3 pretty handedly.
You know, I'm kind of worried for Motion right now because they didn't get their buzzer beater momentum goal, but maybe they don't really need that next game, pretty sure. I'd like to see Motion take it to game 5. We didn't see much from their star players. His name is Stiff. Didn't see too much from him, but I'd like to see a lot from him next game. But still, a solid performance from both teams.
No, a really solid performance from both teams. And, you know, Cream, you know all about the Forbidden Temple lore. You know, going into this Forbidden Temple, crazy things do tend to happen. And I think for Motion, this is a blessing in disguise. I feel like they definitely need something to happen here. They're going to take every precaution they can to try not to lose this game, because if they do, it's going to be very dire going down the stretch for them.
And another thing I saw in this game was Jtron's demos. Like, he's been demoing a lot. I'd like to see those demos become more like demos to get defenders out, just open up the goal, and Motion will score a lot more, especially with Stiff, who's been a really good shooter in this series so far.
Yeah, no, Stiff has been absolutely incredible for his team. And, well, it's just honestly the Stiff versus Yukio show. And I'll watch 9 seasons of that, as we're about to watch the 4th season right about now. Stiff going to send it over to the midfield. He's going to get one more touch. A beautiful pop-up, actually, from Jtron. Did he pre-jump that? I guess the world may never know. It's Rage off the backboard. Going to send it over to the man in question, Jtron. He's going to get one more touch. Back out middle, Stiff. Going to send it out over to Spuffy, who's not going to make a touch. Instead, it's going to be a shot. Yukio easily hitting that one away. Spuffy going to hit it over to Stiff. Stiff going to make attempt at the ball. It's not going to go. Instead, ball being rocketed down the other way. And, I mean, it's just an aggressive series. I mean, all series long, but especially this game has been incredibly aggressive, I feel like, for both sides, and not in a good way necessarily. I've seen a lot of offensive mistakes and communication errors. I mean, what do you have to do to kind of clear that up?
Oh, what was that?
That was an interesting play.
I honestly thought I was spectating an Assassin's play right there, but the ball was out anyways. But
yeah,
what I'm seeing here is nothing too much happening. Just 2 shots on each end. No goal scored. I'd like to see Motion open up this one. Hey, Gallia.
Yeah, I think Motion definitely needs to kind of really step it up here if they want to take this series. I mean, obviously we've seen it from them in past stream matches. We've seen them just take on deficits with burning passion, but I don't think it's going to be this time, as Assassins are looking to kill, as the name states. Jtron gonna try to find one. He finds another. Oh my goodness, go to the gym, buddy. Jtron's here.
Yes, Jtron. What was that? Yukio wasn't in the best spot. He had to turn right late, and but Jtron getting that one through. I think this might be his first goal. I don't remember him scoring before, but correct me if I'm wrong. Motion. That's what I'd like to see from Motion, opening up this one, but it's tied anyways. And now Spuffy with such a nice shot.
Just an incredible shot from Spuffy. You see it top corner. And that's just going to give the Assassins more room to work with. That's not something, if you are a Motions player, you're going to have. So we'll see how this all settles out, as we see Yukio giving it over to Stiff. Gonna find Righteous. He's gonna send it to the sidewall. Over to Jtron. He's not gonna find anything else besides that, but Rage might as well. A beautiful shot from him to get things 2-1.
Yeah, Spuffy didn't get the clear out in the direction he wanted. allowing Rage to get this goal and give Motion a lead back.
Definitely a much-needed lead for Motion. They've been on the back foot, it seems, most of this time. But we'll see if anything else changes. A Stiff is just going to keep adding to this Motion stat sheet.
Yes, Motion. Their momentum is picking up once again. They got a 2-goal lead now. They really want this game 5, and they really want the series as, Drake's might have won their series. I don't know yet, but Drake's, they're just, really close with Motion at the moment. So Motion's definitely got to win this one.
Yeah, we'll see if Motion can't finish this one out, as the Assassins, I mean, usually they've been the one to kind of hold the lead and try to find stuff that's been working out for them, but it hasn't really been much. This could be something, as that misses, but oh my goodness, the Spuffy Masterclass is taking another turn.
Spuffy, shot number 5 and goal number 2. He's been putting in a lot of work this game, and the lead is cut to 1 goal.
Yes, a 1-goal differential between both of these sides. I mean, you love to see it if you are just an average spectator of the Nemesis Gaming League. This does seem to happen, as we just saw a Game 5 happen on stream just last game. So definitely stick around, because I feel like this might go to a Game 5 with how Motion's playing. But Assassins, hold on a minute. They're knocking on the doorstep here. Can't really let that happen again if you are a Motion player. Spuffy. Over to Yukio. He's going to find a touch. Instead, Yukio going to take it off the sidewall himself. Jtron getting a touch. It's going to be popped up the midfield. Oh, this could be a double opportunity, and Righteous hits those every day of the week.
What a shot from Righteous. I believe he got a double tap earlier, and he's getting another one now. Righteous is just doubling everything.
Man, it's I feel like I've seen that smoke goal explosion more times than I would like to, as Righteous is just absolutely pelting this Motion net. I feel like the key difference between Motion and Assassins is just kind of the wealth, the spreading the wealth, I feel like, for the Assassins. I mean, I've seen every single one of their players score and be a contributor. For Motion, it's just been more on the stiff side of things, and I feel like the other two are performing. So we'll see if nothing changes here, as Jtron, he has been a key contributor in the past. We'll see if he can't get another goal to add to his stat sheet. Righteous is going to get it taken from him by Yukio. Spuffy over to Rage. He takes a shot, but Righteous, a great player for Assassins. A pass going out, going over to Yukio. Great dribble opportunity. Stiff is going to have to make an incredible save. The midfield battles, they're happening. They're here, and they're ready to happen more frequently than we think. That's a shot. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Jtron.
Jtron, what was that? Jtron just pre-jumps to 50 and goes straight in the net. Jtron, he's been demoing a lot. He has pretty much the most demos per game in Challenger League. I think it's not showing up because he doesn't have enough games according to the stat sheet, but it's 2.06 demos per game on average that he gets. But the goal was really nice as well.
Yeah, that is a very nice goal, and I would like to apologize for saying that that Stiff was doing most of the heavy lifting. I mean, Jtron has been he's been there. He's been there when it matters most, and this game definitely matters, and he netted his second goal already. So we'll see if Motion can't close this one out, but for the meantime, there's 15 seconds left. Yukio gonna get one touch, can't quite find the second. A demo going out, this could be dangerous, but a clear coming out from Rage over to Jtron, a free shot. He's not gonna quite find anything there. Rage missing his touch. It's now up to Yukio with very minimal boost. It's gonna be just shot down from Stiff, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to game number 5.
Yes, back-to-back game 5s on stream, and that's what you love to see in the Nemesis Gaming League. You got all the content. The Rocker Dad, he is loving it so far. He wishes he were here. I think he's here maybe, but
I don't know. He's here in our hearts.
Content.
Yeah.
Lots of content. And look at the shots from both teams. It's been so close. It's been 1 goal games, I think, for the whole like series.
Yeah.
Besides game 3, I think that was 2-0, but
Mm-hmm.
these two teams, I didn't know if it was going to be that close, but it is close. So we'd love to see what Champions Fields brings to us.
You know, I think Champions Field will be very generous to us, as it was generous last game, actually last match, to the Kiwis. They scraped out a win against the Wisps. Who will it be this time in Game 5? We are about to find out, as both teams are in the lobby. They are waiting to be sent in. And Cream, one final time, who's taking this Game 5 and getting a much-needed win here?
Motion deserves it more. They're in this close battle against Drakes and Dissolved. If they win this, their worries of going to the elimination zone in the standings will lessen a little bit. But I really hope to see Motion pull this through.
I hope so as well. I think Motion definitely need this win. But also, I feel like both teams kind of need this win. They're in a little bit of some iffy standings. I mean, it just kind of happens with some of these teams as the ball being sent off the backboard. It's not going to go quite where Motion players intended it to. Stiff off the backboard himself. Gonna find a touch over to Jatron, who is laying in wait. Gonna try to send it over to Rage. Rage off the ceiling. It goes. It can't quite find the target, who was Stiff. It's been excellent just all series long. Possibly the MVP this entire lobby, it seems like. But the other MVP in question is Yukio. I mean, we've obviously seen him step up in game number 1, but this is game 5. This is where you need to step up the most. We'll see if he can't make a difference as Stiff. Gonna get saved by Yukio. Rage with a shot over to Spuffy. Spuffy gonna take a dribble, a beautiful flick. Jatron's gonna save it away, though. It's gonna be Stiff up with the ball. He's gonna lay it down for Jatron. It's not gonna go, but a beautiful touch. Oh my, that's clinical.
Wow. Look at Righteous. Down to Spuffy. Down to Righteous passing plays. They're everywhere. Assassins open up this game 5.
That was gross. That was a gross play. That is Nemesis Rocket League right there at its finest. But at its worst, it gets a whole lot worse. But that was for last match. This is a whole new game ahead of us. Assassins with a 1-0 lead. Can they expand on it? I mean, they're pretty good at holding leads. It's all up to Motion at this point. The cards are on their table as this team led by Stiff gonna have to try to battle back. Speaking of the man himself, Stiff trying to put it off the backboard. It's gonna be saved away, but that's just free. If they can get the demo out. Oh my goodness, they were too slow on that attempt. Righteous gonna pop it up. It's going to be a double miss going out. There's just more 50s towards the Motion zone. You can kind of feel the nerves from both of these teams start to kind of creep up on them. And with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, Cream, I had to ask. I mean, you've obviously seen Motion just try their best to perform on the offensive side. What do you think they have to do to kind of break through here?
I'd love to see Jatron just demo again. Cut the passing lanes, allow their teammates to score, and Motion could possibly take this game 5. And the game is tied with Stiff. Star player Motion getting the goal.
Beautiful goal. The best. I mean, that's just, there's not really much I can say. I'm not even surprised at this point. Stiff has been here all series long. He's been here to play, and he's just going to slot a much needed goal for this Motion team. JP, I know you're watching. I know you're shaking in your boots right now. I think your Motion boys, they have something left in the tank here, Cream.
Want some motion in the legs. Like, they're so shaky.
No.
I can't imagine how shaky those legs are. But anyways, it is tied 1-1. You know, more shots on the Motion side, but Righteous now getting his fair share of demos. He is number 3 overall.
Oh.
And more demos allowing Yukio to score.
Yukio, man, he's been here just absolutely pelting shots in the back of the net. That's not going to be any different as the ball just kind of falls right in front of his car, in front of the net. That's light work for him, but can we talk about the pass? I mean, come on. That pass was absolutely goated. And it's just going to set Assassins up to take this game 5 here, Cream.
Yes, Buffy He's been a really good passer so far, getting both of the assists for both of the goals. And the time is ticking. Less than 2 minutes left. The Motion roster really needs this game win, or else it's going to be a tough end of the season for them. But it's still possible to clinch.
No, I think it is 100% possible for them to clinch if they can take this win. But it's going to be a hard if, as, oh my goodness, Stiff with a great ball. And it's not going to really fall for him. Yukio up for Spuffy. Spuffy down the pitch off the ceiling. He can't quite find a touch. Instead, it's going to be Yukio off the ceiling. A demo attempt. Righteous going to put it off the backboard once more. Spuffy has to get back for that one. Righteous going to try to send it back. Jtron not going to be able to find this touch. It's going to be Rage. Sending it. Attempting to send it down the field. Stiff. Popping it up. It's over to Jtron! And oh my goodness, he's come at not even the best of times. I mean, he's just an absolutely insane player.
Jtron, he's been explosive, both in demoing to create explosions and scoring to create explosions, and tied the game, a minute left, and this is what you really want to see from a Game 5.
You know, it truly is. What you want to see is another shot from Righteous. They're answering right back here, Cream.
That miss from Jtron, that was crucial. And now the lead is back to Assassins. Now Motion's got 48 seconds left. Can they pull through? I think they can. I want Motion to win this.
They have to give it all here. I mean, Stiff with a good attempt at a shot. It's not going to quite fall. Instead, it's going to be Spuffy. Off the ceiling. The double attempt. That almost went. Instead, it's going to be Jtron trying to clear it out. 30 seconds left for this Motion side to try to take this Game 5, steal a game. Or the series win for Assassins off the backboard. Can they find a shot? No, they can't. Over to Stiff. He can't quite find it. Off the backboard it goes once more. The clear out from Assassins. They need to hurry up with this clear. Stiff is going to body block over to Jtron. Jtron has been exceptional all series long. Can he get a pass out? Nobody's there except for Stiff, who shoots it. It's not going to go. Instead, it's going to be clear out to the other side. Assassins going to try to clear it. Stiff. Yes, one more opportunity. He's up with the ball. 2 Assassins. Defenders back. Can he 50 it away? He can't. It's still up in the air. Yukio is going to send it down. The Assassins going to win the series in a very, very just a heartbreaking fashion for Motion.